right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I got a little chatty yesterday, so let's get right to work. RKT bounce. Well, probably, ultimately with these WallStreetBets plays, let me get over to my notes. I mean, you need the catalyst, and listen, if you were here, you remember I loved that 24 breakout on RKT because keep in mind the evolution of RKT. So the other, a week ago or 4 days ago, RKT was a technical breakout in an earnings winner. Okay. On a recent IPO, hot sector. But then, Tuesday, it went from an earnings winner to a WallStreetBets pump. Okay? So, basically, RKT is back to where it should have been. Does that make sense? Okay? As an earnings winner and a technical breakout at 24, it spiked to 27 to 28. I mean, that's a nice move on a $50 billion market cap stock, okay? That's the air quotes real move. The real move on RKT was 24 to 28. Well, fast forward to Tuesday afternoon at, 1 p.m., WallStreetBets steps in, and you get the unnatural move of 28 to 40. So, and I know I've talked about this a lot, and I know I promised not to get chatty, but understand the why, okay? And I will beat this into your heads. You'll either start saying one of two things will happen. Every time you see a stock moving, you'll start asking yourself, what's the why? Or you'll get sick of me saying it, and you'll never come on another webinar. So anyway, do I think RKT bounces? If WallStreetBets pumps it again, okay. But how do I know if they're going to do that? I don't know. I mean, so anyway, the answer is, who knows? Wait for the pump, I guess. So understand the why on every mover. This evolved from a technical breakout and earnings winner to a WSB pump. Understand the why. Understand the why, my friends. SKT looking squeezy. Yeah, I mean this is textbook dip and rip. But the only thing I don't like about these is it's way harder to squeeze $25 stocks. Again, think about the why. If you got some $2 float, you can just have tons of people with small accounts squeeze it up. Way harder on a $25 stock. It's just the mechanics. It's just more difficult to squeeze a $25 stock. So this is a dip and rip candidate, but in my opinion, too high priced for the minions to squeeze. So if it breaks high day, there you go. It's in play. So PLTR, Kathy Wood's adding. I'm saying the same thing. Wait for the breakout, man. This is still in a downtrend, and I know. I mean, you guys ask about PLTR every day. The biggest thing that concerns me, I've got concerns that you guys ask, not just like one of you, like a lot of you guys ask about PLTR every day. And I mean, you're still in a downtrend. Now, Kathy Wood added today. I mean, that's a good thing. But this, as of today, this is still downtrending, and you're trying to guess the bottom in a downtrending stock. Now, I hope Kathy turns this around, but you're just stuck in a range right now, and it's still downtrending. So sorry. DraftKings with the Dish deal. Actually, DraftKings, not only did they have the deal with Dish, this morning they got a deal with UFC. So this might be the number one higher price swing type trade over 70. So I love DraftKings making moves. Dish deal, and just this morning, UFC deal. So, love this back over 70. What's up with SLGG today? So, SLGG, bummer. All morning yesterday. Listen, I spent, it's almost embarrassing how much time I spent on this failed dip and rip yesterday morning. I bet you I spent an hour waiting for this break that ultimately failed. So, now the nice thing is, nice to see that after hours reclaim. This is esports. This is a sector we've been talking about. I would probably look for breaks back above that 7 area with standard risk on VWAP, but frustrating. I don't even want to know. Again, I was dialed in on this thing, and then it right at the open, total fake out on the dip and rip yesterday. Damn you, SLGG. Fake out on the dip and rip yesterday, but nice AH move. Look for this back above 7 for continued breakout. Bummer, but, losing's part of trading. I mean, at the end of the day, the recipe was all there on SLGG yesterday, but, I use those sports analogies all the time. Michael Jordan, whatever, he missed thousands of shots. You guys know the Jordan quote, 22 times he was trusted to win the game and he missed the shot. Ultimately, you align your indicators, you prepare, you set up, you pick your stock of the day, and sometimes they pull an SLGG on you at the open and then proceed to bust out at 5 o'clock in after hours. So you take your shots. That's why you have a stop. That's why you have a plan, and you live to fight another day. So, is AESE a dip and rip? So AESE is sympathy to SKT, SLGG. These are both esports plays. To me, so AESE is trading 7 million. SLGG trading 5 million. They're kind of the same. I mean, they're the same sector and the same. So I would look for the same chart pattern on AESE. You're just looking at that break of like 4 as opposed to 7. So it's the exact same pattern though. So AESE, same pattern and setup as SLGG. They are sympathy plays. Same pattern. Just 4 is the target entry on this. UWMC. Remember, UWMC was a WallStreetBets pump too. So it's funny. So basically all my comments on RKT are the same as UWMC. This was a unnatural move. So, and man, a lot of overhead resistance. I don't know. So, listen, if you like UWMC, make sure you're logged into WallStreetBets, okay? But That was an unnatural move. So you either need the guys over at Reddit or, this is going nowhere. So Target had great earnings and went down. Jeez. So I would say this. Looks like it wants to base at 170. Give this time to set a bottom. And, listen, Target is crushing it. I don't know if you guys have watched. I don't know if you saw their numbers. They're crushing it. This could be an incredible. So wait for basing on the chart. I'm not much of a fan of dip buying, but this could be a solid setup. Slow mover. I want to be clear on Target. Okay, Target is not going to double in a day. Okay, it's not going to go 50%. But if this starts to base, and when I say base, you're looking for that kind of whole dollar, half dollar area, right here at 170, and then look for a little bit of perking action, and then what you would do, God dang it, and then so you look for that perk for your entry, and then you're risking a 170 fail. So give this a few days to consolidate. If it starts to perk off of that technical level, there's your buy signal. And then ultimately, if it fails, breaks back below 170, you take the stop and you move on. Buzz! I can't believe I made it almost to the end before someone asked about Buzz. Listen, it's exciting. I would not touch Buzz early. I think you'll see some weird moves. I think there's going to be so much frothiness around Buzz that I say wait afternoon, tomorrow, next week. Now, I tell you this much. If you don't have any trades, nothing's hitting your targets, Buzz is going to be interesting to watch. I say don't trade it, though. Day one of the Dave Portnoy ETF, I think it's going to do very well, okay? But in my opinion, you're just going to get some wacky moves. Have you ever watched a day one? Now, this is different. It's an ETF. It's not an IPO. But there's going to be, in my opinion, now I might be wrong, there's going to be a lot of weird moves on this thing today. But it'll be entertaining. Long term, I love the idea. I've got nothing but respect for Dave Portnoy. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I started a business when I was 24, 24, somewhere in there. Built up the business, sold the business. Dave works his butt off. And up to this point, everything he touches turns to gold. So I hope Buzz is amazing. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Let me get the notes back up. And let's get some. Let's get those tendies. All right. Have a good day, guys.